in charge of 35 planes and 350 air crewmen.
No one should ever have to go through what you're going through.
Hello, a glossy World War II series with Austin Butler, Nicole Kidman's thriller Expats, and a biodrama about fashion designer Cristobal Balenciaga. Thanks for joining us for this month's TV series show with our critic, Dheepthika Laurent. Thanks for joining us.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to have you. Now, let's start with TV's Night of Nights, the Emmys. It usually takes place in September, but was postponed because of the actors' strike. The awards always help us decide what we should watch next. Who won big?
Well, the family inheritance drama Succession, of course, the big winner of the night, Eve, picking up awards for Outstanding Drama Series and various acting awards for Sarah Snook, Matthew McFadden and Kieran Culkin, who spoke just after the ceremony. Take a look.
A couple of months ago, I've been asking for a while, and my wife, Jazz, said, maybe if you win the Emmy, ha ha ha. And I didn't bring it up for months, and then when I won the Globe, I said, you remember what you said? And she was like, what? No, what did I say? I don't remember this. And I told her, and it all came back to her. So then she spent the whole week being nervous. And instead of just talking to her in private like a human, I just blasted her on stage, which was very rude.
I have to confess, I haven't actually watched Succession.
Oh, no,
yet, so
you're one of those
up.
people, Eve.
The series The Bear won big, with the heartthrob Jeremy Allen White winning another Best Actor prize after last week's Golden Globe as well, didn't it? Another one I have to catch up on.
Yeah, the Chicago culinary drama The Bears Season 1 had a near full sweep of its category awards for Best Director, Best Writing, Best Comedy, and of course the Outstanding Lead Actor Award for Jeremy Allen White and Outstanding Supporting Actor for Ibn Mas-Bakrak and Best Supporting Actress for Ayo Edebiri. Lots of wins for diversity as well at the Emmys. Quinta Brunson became the first black woman to win Best Comedic Actress for Abbott Elementary, the first black woman to win that award in over 40 years. The last time a black woman won the best comedic actress award was in 1981. Isabel Sanford at the time winning for The Jeffersons. The dark Netflix comedy Beef, that's a great poster there as well. Eve picked up Best Limited Series and also actor awards for Ali Wong and Steven Yeun, who are just captivating as two people locked in this uncontrollable road rage revenge. Take a look.
I found ways to manage my stress.
You're born, make choices, and suddenly you're here.
This is fun!
Maybe we're not normal.
Maybe normal people are just delusional.
You started this.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, you're the one who backed into me like a psycho.
You're the one that flipped me off all roided out and
Hey! Are you guys leaving, or are you just gonna sit there?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Say it again! I dare you to say it again!
There we go, a taster of beef. Elton John has become an EGOT, an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar and Tony Award winner after winning his first ever Emmy, becoming just the 19th person to do so. Now, that club includes Audrey Hepburn, Whoopi Goldberg, Rita Moreno and John Legend. Elton John Live Farewell from Dodger Stadium won Best Variety Special Live, but the star, he couldn't pick up the honour due to having a knee operation. There was also a tribute at the Emmys to the Friends star Matthew Perry, who died last year. Next then, Dheepthika, shows to watch this month. Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks are behind Apple TV Plus's glossy World War II drama, which is called Masters of the Air. Now, it's about the US Air Force's 100th bombardment group. It looks great.
It does look a great stellar cast as well, including Austin Butler, who of course was nominated for an Oscar for the film Elvis. It also stars Spielberg's son Sawyer Spielberg and Raph Law, aka Jude Law's son, and Ncuti Gatwa from Sex Education and Doctor Who. The series is touted as a companion to Spielberg and Hanks's previous World War II works. That's Band of Brothers, which focused on the Army, and The Pacific, which focused on the Navy. This is the unofficial, if you like, third installment focusing on the Air Force. It was based on a book written by Donald L. Miller. Masters of the Air follows this group of airmen during World War II from the 100th bombardment group of the American 8th Air Force, and they essentially lead really perilous missions in the sky against Nazi Germany, hence why they got their nickname, the Bloody 100th. Eve.
Okay, well, let's take a look at Masters of the Air.
The 8th will be sending up the largest air armada ever assembled in the history of mankind.
Straight into Hitler's territory.
We need complete and total air superiority. That's the mission.
What?
You might be the last pretty face I ever see.
What's the move? We lead our boys through it.
Well, Dipsy, that show comes out at the end of the month, so we can't give too much away. What are your first impressions?
Well, look, you can feel this is a Spielberg production. You feel the Spielberg power. You also feel the Spielberg money, the hazy filtering, the close-up shots of combat scenes really makes us feel like we're in the cockpit with these pilots. Cinematically, it's very rich, too. There are CGI effects, on-location shooting in the fields and farms of England. And what's nice is you have the terror of battle that's juxtaposed with these really nice scenes of in their barracks, in their military barracks. There's a character drama, this sort of brotherhood that's forged between these airmen through the trials and tribulations of World War II. Austin Butler, you can see from the trailer, he's quite commanding. You know, he's got this kind of gravelly voice that really lends well to his character, the leader, Major Gail Cleven of the 100th Battalion. Great chemistry with Callum Turner, who plays his best friend and fellow Major John Egan. Very expensive series, reportedly cost upwards of $250 million to make this 9-episode series.
Wow, impressive. Well, I loved Band of Brothers, so I look forward to watching that one. Nicole Kidman stars in a glitzy new Amazon Prime series, which is called Expats. It's a 6-episode thriller about the life of expatriates in Hong Kong. Tell us more.
It's based on Janice Y.K. Lee's book from 2016 called The Expatriates. It's produced by Nicole Kidman's production company, Blossom Films. This is a story about 3 expatriate women living in Hong Kong. Margaret, who is played by Nicole Kidman, has moved there for her husband's job. Sarayu Blue is Hillary, who's trapped in a difficult marriage. And Ji Young Yu plays Mercy, who's this sort of free-spirited Ivy League graduate, and the 3 women are rocked by an unthinkable tragedy. Take a look.
Alam nating lahat ang tungkol sa employer natin. Mga sekreto na kahit pinakamalapit na kaibigan niya ay hindi alam.
Not a moment goes by where I'm not thinking about what I've done. People like me, do they ever move on?
You're not betraying anyone by trying to live a better life. We all need to keep living. Even you.
Well, the images are certainly beautiful. It looks quite dark, and the shooting of the series was beset by various controversies, wasn't it?
It was. The show was directed by Lulu Wang, who's a Chinese-born American filmmaker. The focus on rich, white foreigners in Hong Kong brought them accusations of sort of entitlement and indifference also to Hong Kong's political turmoil after China's takeover of the island. The Hong Kong media reported a fallout also between Nicole Kidman and Lulu Wang over creative differences, but that's hearsay. Locals' anger also was caused after Kidman was granted exception from quarantine during the height of lockdown in Hong Kong in order to film this series.
Well, there is an embargo on this, so you can't give us too much of a review, but tell us your first thoughts if you can.
Well, look, it's a show about expats. Of course, it's going to be about rich foreigners, and the locals are indeed mostly second-tier characters. Having said that, though, I found the casting was very diverse, a heart-wrenching exploration of grief as well. It's beautifully shot. You know, you have these gorgeous scenes of Hong Kong society, the night markets and the winding roads. It's really beautiful. For me, it's just a bit formulaic, though. This feels like something we've already seen, Nicole Kidman playing a cold, rich white woman, strong network of female friends, big tragedy. It feels very Big Little Lies or 9 Perfect Strangers. So it is starting to feel a little formulaic.
Okay, well, that is Expats on Amazon Prime. Next then, famed Spanish fashion designer Cristobal Balenciaga is the focus of a fictional series on Disney+.
Yeah, Alberto San Juan, he's a Spanish stage and screen star. He'll be embodying Cristobal Balenciaga, the fashion designer born in the Basque town of Getaria, to a fisherman and seamstress. He rose from obscurity to become one of the most iconic fashion designers of all time. One thing that's very intelligent with this series, it doesn't try and cover everything. It focuses on one period, a very interesting period in his life, Paris. When he left his thriving career in Spain in 1937, he reaches Paris and presents his first Parisian haute couture collection. And he struggles to seduce a very picky French crowd where Chanel and Dior are reigning supreme. Through this adversity, he experiments with things like sculptural silhouettes and starts to forge his style. So it's really interesting to watch. 2024 is, of course, a year of fashion biopics. Kaiser Karl, another Disney Plus biopic, will follow the colorful life and career of Karl Lagerfeld. You also have Apple TV's The New Look, that's out next month, which will follow the rivalry of Christian Dior and Coco Chanel in wartime France.
Okay, well, we're going to leave you with Cristobal Balenciaga. The costumes look fab, and it's set in Paris. What could be better? It's out on Disney Plus this month. Thank you so much, Dheepthi, for joining us and giving us your top picks. Thank you for watching. There's more news coming up on France 24 after this.
París, Madrid, Getaria, Nicolás y Virgilia, Ramón, Lazio, Grace Kelly, la reina de Bélgica, Dior, Givenchy, Chanel. Todos crearon el misterio Balenciaga.
¡Voilà! Voici Cristobal Balenciaga.
For the last 30 years, some women have been trying to reconstruct files destroyed by the East German secret police. They are known as the Puzzle Women.
Und wir waren ja dann auch neugierig, was da drin stand, warum sie ausgerechnet das vernichtet haben. Da haben wir dann angefangen, auch immer mal so Schnipsel zusammenzusetzen und zu gucken.
Each scrap of paper hides a secret, a story, a life.
Ob man die Akten überhaupt aufmachen soll, weil man befürchtet hat, dass man Wunden aufreißt, dass es Streitigkeit.
Aus den Akten ist immer besser als nicht.
Watch Reporters Plus on France 24 and France24.com.